Today I'm in Metal Head Studio. I'm gonna be doing a duo. Yeah, we are going into the USA.
Oh
Yes, we are gonna be checking out relationships in that sector of the world.
Ooh.
We are gonna be doing a Kendra G reaction. Yes, have you heard of Kendra G?
No, this is my first time.
Well, you're gonna love her, man. She got good content, man.
Oh.
Yes. Very much excited to check this one out.
Oh yeah.
We ain't gonna waste no more time. We're just gonna get right into it, folks. We're gonna get right into it. Oh yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
You are ready. I love this.
Also, Kendra.
What's
Kendra
your
at all.
name, baby?
Tiana.
What is it?
Sing that ball.
Yeah.
Tiana,
Tiana.
Sing it
Where
looking
you
good.
calling me from?
Atlanta. And I said T, like T as in Tom.
What did I say? I thought I said Tiana.
I thought you said Deanna.
No,
No
Tiana.
worries.
Okay. Tiana, you said in Atlanta?
Yes.
How old are you?
31.
31.
Got good.
What do you do for a living?
I work in insurance for the government.
Okay.
Good.
Works in insurance. Do you have any kids?
I have two boys. They're 5 and 7.
Okay, 5 and 7. Both by the same man?
Yes.
Why y'all not together?
We were together for 11 years. We started dating when we were like 18. It turned into like a 7-year engagement, so I just, went my separate way. He had like commitment issues. He was a mama's boy. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Y'all were engaged for 7 years?
Wow.
So, what was the final straw when you were like year 7, we still not getting married?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. She said,
Yeah.
Wait. I'm sorry to pause this here, guys. But I am going to take this back. Because engaged for 7 years, man.
That's a long time.
And she's saying that he was a mama's boy? What the? No. Guys, I'm going to bring this back. And, I need to hear this crap again, man.
We were together for 11 years. We started dating when we were like 18. It turned into like a 7-year engagement, so I just, went my separate way. He had like commitment issues. He was a mama's boy. So,
okay.
yeah.
Y'all were engaged for 7 years? So, what was the final straw when you were like year 7, we still not getting married?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. She said, 7 was her out child.
He
What's
was
your
a little
zodiac
controlling
sign?
and stuff. He wanted he was controlling. He didn't want me to
Zodiac
work, so I was a stay-at-home mom and girlfriend for that whole
It's so
time.
funny. There's women who want that life. They call me every day. They want a provider, and they didn't want to work. So you had that, and you didn't want it.
I want it, but like I still like that. But there has to be a balance. You know what I mean? Like I want to be able to still like have my own hustle. Like I wanted to go to law school instead. And he's like, I don't want to marry a lawyer. So
You don't want to marry a lawyer.
yeah, I was just like, well then, I'll just go my separate way and go to law school.
Right. Okay, fair enough. So what's your zodiac sign?
Capricorn.
Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn. So we got Tiana.
Yeah.
Tiana. Alana, 31, Capricorn. She works in insurance. Mom to a 5 and a 7-year-old by the same man. I think I got it all. What kind of man you looking for now?
Still the same provider, gentleman. I'm old-fashioned, so I grew up in a household with a housewife, so I still like that. But just more of like a balance.
Because that's confusing, because you literally said you had it, you didn't like it. So what?
No, this is really confusing, man.
You wanna work and you wanna do stay-at-home mom at the same time. You can't do both. You gotta choose one. Now she's saying that she's old-fashioned.
She's old-fashioned. I don't know. She needs to think about what she's saying before she starts speaking first, man.
Contradictions, man.
And another thing too, there's always two sides to a story. Okay, because we got to know what happened, on the other side.
Yeah. To the mama's boy.
Yeah, to the mama's boy. All right, guys, let's continue watching.
What is you want to provide, but you said you just want to go to law school.
Well, someone that wants to provide for me in my environment of what I want to do. Like I had an acting career, he canceled. I don't want someone that's insecure that is still a provider.
But wait, are you not going to law school?
I am.
you go to law school and you're an actress?
No, I had an acting career when I was 19. I was just saying he was insecure, so he basically distracted me from all of that and you know what I mean? Canceled a lot of things that I had going on because of his insecurities.
So someone said it's not confusing. No, it is confusing, and I'm about to try to understand. So you're going to law school, which is a great job. So when you make your money from your law school, you want to just keep it, or you're not going to work? You said you wanted to provide.
Well, I mean, I believe that, you know, like your wife can have $1 million, but that's haram. You know what I mean? You don't ever take from your wife. That's her money to take care of your children and do what she needs to do. Say something ever happens to you, now she's in a stable position where she can keep the family afloat. So it is haram to take from your wife.
Okay, so
I'm
now
done, bro.
this is somebody said I was
I'm
confused.
done.
Now I'm getting better understanding. So as a lawyer, are you going to school to be a lawyer?
Yeah, but I would want to do like public servant work and
This
help
woman
people
can't
that
be
are less
serious.
fortunate and can't afford good attorneys.
Okay, so basically, all the money you make, you don't want any of that to be for the household. You want it to be in savings for a rainy day.
Correct.
Okay.
And retirement and, you know, for the children, investments. That way, neither one of us have to work.
Okay.
That's my job.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I multiply things and make them better. You provide and keep everything going.
Wow.
Okay. Okay. One more question that I think some men might have. So a lot of times when men are the providers paying all the bills, they want a woman to make sure she's cooking or having the food ready every night. Would you do that?
Yeah, I don't mind doing that.
Okay.
I like doing that.
You don't mind
Now,
doing that?
they're telling me to ask you, are you Muslim?
No, I'm not. I just grew up with a lot of around a lot of Middle Eastern people when I was younger. So
Okay.
some parts of their culture I appreciate.
Okay. Now you do have two boys. So when you go into the next scenario, so you want this man to provide for you and your two boys, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
I mean, they have a dad that provides for them, but you know.
Well, you want a man. I mean, you're telling me you don't want to pay no bills. So if you move into a household and this new guy who's not their father, he will be providing for them because he's paying all the bills for in the house that they would be living in.
Correct.
Okay. That's what she desires. Now I'm gonna let you respond because there's gonna be some people and some men or majority men. They're gonna say that okay, you want me to provide for you and your two kids, and you make money and you keep it to yourself. And you actually had that with the children's dad, and you didn't like it. So what would you say to the man that thinks that's kind of crazy?
Huh. Let me have
I
she's gonna
mean,
answer.
maybe I'm just not your cup of tea, you know? I don't know. That sounds like you have some issues where you didn't grow up seeing that, so you don't know what a real man and a real provider should be.
Well, one would say a real man provides for his children, and your children technically are not his.
And they are provided for.
But you want him to provide for them too, because you want to go another dynamic in which he will be the sole provider. And you said you will have money, but you would keep your money for a rainy day. So you want his money to provide for you and your children, which are not technically his children.
I mean, I still did household things. Like, I will take care of, like, you pay for the roof, the major bills. I'll buy food and, like, household necessities and things of that nature. And things like the kids needed, I bought stuff like that. So it's like there's still a balance. It's not all just, you know what I mean? You're taking care of these kids. One, they have a father. So majority of stuff, you're just paying for the roof over their head. No one's asking you to pay for their sports and things of that nature.
Well,
unless you want
to. Over their head is a big deal.
Exactly.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is.
It is.
Okay. All right. Either way, so we got it. So what are your deal breakers besides not a provider child?
Just not open-minded. You can't hold a conversation. You get easily frustrated. You don't have any emotional intelligence. You know what I mean? Like how we're
Take a pause here. I guarantee you, she's going to use the word manifest before this video ends. How much? We're going to bet on that. This is the type of woman that use those kind of words. Manifest. You know, the universe.
Yeah.
And those type of words.
Yeah. Wow, and I don't. Well, this is my first time taking a look into these kind of things, and I would love to see the comments and to see the amount of women that are out there and backing her up, man, because this is totally wrong. Wrong. Wow.
crazy. Yeah. When the standard is unrealistic, they tend to use manifest
Manifest.
because they know themselves. I mean, come on, you can't be serious. Come on. For sure, you have to manifest this one for sure.
All right.
Minded, you can't hold a conversation. You get easily frustrated. You don't have any emotional intelligence. You know what I mean? Like how we're talking, and I can tell you don't really agree, but you're still able to hold the conversation. Like
Well,
most
I
men
would
are
say
just
it's
gonna.
not really for me to agree. You're not looking for me, right? You're
No, I
looking for
know.
me. Right, but
But
you're
you know
saying
what I mean?
we could have a discussion.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So someone who doesn't, you say you call it emotional intelligence.
Yes.
Okay. Anything else?
No, not really.
Okay. So your biggest deal breaker is a man who doesn't have emotional intelligence.
Yeah, and I guess someone who drinks. I don't like alcoholics.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
She don't like you, man.
I want yes to be
I
in
got a
shape,
problem,
keep
bro.
yourself up. Like I have boys
I
that
got
play
a
sports,
problem.
so I would prefer if you were athletic.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Be
me.
in shape. What about money? Should he make a certain amount of money?
Yes. Um, I guess like minimum like 100,000.
Okay.
I have a lot of knowledge. Like I can help build you up. You know what I mean? Like I work with nonprofits and teach business owners how to structure their business property, qualify for funding.
Okay.
She works with
Okay.
non-profits.
100K is the minimum. So if a man made 70,
Where does that come into a relationship aspect? She works with non-profits.
Non-profits.
That's a whole other thing. What she's saying, because she works with non-profit, she could take a guy that has way less and can build him up.
Beat him up. Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Got you here for yourself.
All right. We'll take it back a bit.
All right.
To structure their business property, qualify for funding. So,
okay. 100K is the minimum. So if a man made 70K, should he not reach out to you?
I'm open to negotiation. It depends on what their personality is like. You know what I mean? There's other factors. Like if you're charismatic, you can speak well. Like I said,
She's
like I
copying
can
right
teach
now.
you.
Yeah, she's.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
It's kind of.
Okay. Who's helping you with the camera?
My sister.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice, Steve. Okay. Tiana, correct?
Yes, Tiana.
Okay, Tiana. I apologize, Tiana.
No worries.
Should the guy be in Atlanta?
I would prefer yes, but I'm once again negotiable.
Okay, you
I'm a compromising person.
Oh, could he have children?
I don't mind.
Okay. Do you want more kids?
I do.
You do. Okay. When was your last relationship?
November. Last
Okay.
November.
Was it your children's dad?
No, we broke up like 2 years ago.
Okay. Did the last guy you break up with, did he have all these requirements?
He did, but he proposed to me and he just had a lot going on, so I broke up.
It seems like you had two men. It seems like, I mean,
he was a little crazy. It was just too soon. Like I just met him. I don't know.
You had a guy that you had kids with who wanted to be the provider, and you didn't really like that one. Now you tell me the last guy in November proposed, and he
was an alcoholic, so that's why I don't do that.
Okay, no, fair enough.
Wait.
All right.
So every guy she deals with that has another problem, she adds to the list for the next guy can't have. So yeah, because you would think that would be something that was always there.
No.
Well, she has a lot of she's gonna be doing a lot of mistakes. Yes, until she finds the right guy. And she ain't gonna find the right guy.
And I think that time she's gonna be wasted and
she's gonna be pensioning that time. Trust me.
Jesus is Lord. Alright guys, we're gonna bring this back a bit.
I don't do that.
Okay, no, fair enough. Okay, so he was alcoholic. All right. When was the last time you was intimate with someone? You don't have to answer.
It's been a while. Probably November. Yeah.
November?
Yeah.
Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
I think everybody has things that they can always learn. We're always learning and evolving. So
You said say one more time?
I said
I'm learning.
I think everybody has things that they can improve on, and we're always learning and evolving. So I can't name 3 flaws. You know what I mean? I'm a human being. Like everybody has things that they can improve on.
Yeah, so name 3 things that you can improve in. It's not a hard question.
Yeah.
I guess patience. I'm not really too compromising, and
How about making
I'm not
better
good at
decisions?
budgeting.
How about
Okay.
decisions?
You say you're not too compromising. Tiana, did I say it right this time, Tiana?
Yes.
Okay. Tiana, Atlanta, 31. What's the age range you would date?
36 to 45.
36 to 45. 36 to 45. So we got Tiana, Atlanta, 31. Capricorn, works in insurance. Mom of 2 boys, 5 and 7. Open to having more kids. She'll date 36 to 45. Make at least 100K is the preference. She can negotiate it if you have a good personality and other things. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Because I'm
Question.
1 in a million and I'm a great package deal, and I know what it takes to be a housewife because I was raised in that world.
You don't really want to be a housewife, though, I thought.
I do. I just don't want to be held back on ambitions that I have.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Stay single.
It makes sense, but I think the definition of a housewife is a woman who's married and does not have a job, and her job is the house.
To take care of the
That's why
children,
they call
raise
it
the
a
children, take care of the
housewife.
house.
That's not what you, of course,
That's
that's why I was
old-fashioned.
confused earlier. I'm under the impression you don't want to be a housewife. You want to be a woman who has a career as well. So
I guess I just want the choice. Like, I want to be taken care of and feel safe and provided for. And then if I make that choice, then it's not an issue. Does that make sense?
Like why you bury kids and things.
no, I get
Yeah.
it, but I was just saying, listen, I get that, but I just wouldn't call that a housewife. Like you want to
Exactly,
work,
yeah.
which is not wrong.
Yeah, well, not like when I'm bearing kids or things of that nature. Like, I kept my kids home until they were old enough to be school age. Like, when they were 5, I breastfeed, I do home birth, I make their own food, I cloth diaper. So, like, I'm very, like, you know what I mean? I am a doula in my free time. So, it's like I'm very in the birth world. So, that's why I guess, like, in those times, I want the provider and to be the housewife.
Okay, so are you saying in particular if you have another baby, you don't want to work, or
Correct. Yes,
Okay.
I would not.
Now let's just say you don't. Let's just talk this period in your life. You have a 5 and a 7-year-old. Do you want to be in the house, or do you want to continue to pursue your law career?
It just depends. If I'm needed in the house because he has a business and he needs more help, then, you know what I mean? I don't mind putting what I have on pause to help him reach his goals.
Okay, fair enough. All right, let's do it, baby girl. Are you on the Kendra G singles dating app?
No, I'm not.
Okay, what kind of phone do you have?
An iPhone.
All right, so go to the App Store, type in Kendra G singles, and create your profile. How do you spell your name again?
TIANNA.
TIANNA. Let me see if that name is taken. It is taken, but it's not a lot of them. So they would be able to find you fast because on the app you can also search by name. You want to do a favorite number?
Username.
A number?
Do you have a favorite number? Because I would say make your name Tiana and the number, and then you'll find
31, I guess.
All right, so if you make your name Tiana 31, that way they can find you fast.
She should put it
Okay.
she should put 36 to 45.
31.
Yeah, how about that?
And let's see what it does. Keep me posted how it goes, girlfriend.
Okay. Do you need my IG?
I don't.
Okay.
All right, bye, baby.
My brain is all over the place, man.
Well, she didn't say manifest.
Manifest, right.
Very strange. Usually you hear that word
Manifest.
being brought up a lot. Manifest, you know, the universe. Everything they wanted the universe. Talk about burning sage and all those things. Those are the usual terms you hear from those modern women, right? And yes, everybody could want what they want.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there are consequences for what you want. You know what I mean? And you can't say you want the old-fashioned way and you want to work and you want to be a stay-at-home mom.
This is the old fashioned.
You can't. It's not old fashioned. This is modern thinking. It's almost like it doesn't matter if the guy was making 500,000 a year, she would still want to have her own, to have her own lane.
Yes.
It's almost like a backup.
I think that's something she forgot to say.
What's that?
Because like just for security, you understand? For if it doesn't work out, she have a backup, but
No, security for what? If she divorces him, she's gonna get half of anything anyway. She's secure. So it's almost like it's not even about security, it's about dominance.
Yeah.
Who she wants to be the dominant one in the relationship.
Yep.
Wants to be the pants and the dress at the same time.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting, because it's not just about the money aspect. It's about more than that. It's about being able to rule, almost like to rule, to be in charge. You know what I mean? And
31.
31,
2 kids.
2 kids,
Never married.
never married. Yes.
And she wants more kids.
She was engaged for 7 years?
For 7 years. And she was in a relationship for 11 years.
Yeah, 11 years.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that relationship was supposed to be over in the 4 to 5 year mark. You know why? You know why I say that?
Why?
Usually, men, I'm talking about my culture. From what I know, I don't. It could be like that way if all the race, or maybe all races of men. But as far as I know for my race, usually when you hear women get engaged, especially when they're in a relationship for a long period of time, when the relationship, the guy slips up in the relationship, the guy usually use that as a last tactic to keep the woman.
Okay.
So he engages her. He has no intention of being married, but he just engages her so that she could stay. He could have her and give her like under false pretense. So that's how sometimes they end up staying in those engagements for so long, because they actually think the man want to commit now. And I'm pretty sure during the 4 to 5 years, she was about to leave. The guy knew that, and he engaged. I'm dead sure about that.
Strategy, man.
That happens all the time. When I was talking to my cousin, right? On the hill, right? And a friend of hers was engaged was in a relationship for like 7 years or whatnot, stuff like that. And then she told me her friend is engaged for 2 years now. And I asked her the same question. And she said she was about to leave the guy. The guy proposed not too long after. I tell her, yeah, I know what I'm saying.
Wow.
It's a tactic, the same thing, So you never. Are you just realizing that?
Yeah. Well, I didn't do that, huh?
Nah, I'm not saying you. Yeah, I'm not saying you, bro. Yeah, I don't want you to be knocking at my door tonight. You gotta stay at your home, bro. Yeah.
Wow.
So like usually you hear those modern females talk about six figures. It's almost like she said like she don't mind working with the
70.
guy, right?
70.
On like 70K.
Yeah, 70K.
She says she don't mind. She never says it's not a problem.
Yeah, she don't mind.
She never says it's not a problem. She don't mind.
Well, her exact words, negotiate.
Yes. She said don't mind. But with that 70K, right? It's not about it's not about what the guy wants to do from that point on. It's what she wants the guy to do. You were in a situation like that, it's almost like, yes, even if they want you to further your education or build, it has to be something that looks good.
Yeah,
from a social aspect.
Yeah.
It can't be a dirty job. You can't come from like being a bus driver or those kind of jobs. It's almost like those high echelon type of
right.
degrees.
Yeah.
Of that sort.
She don't even have that, like that's Coca-Cola bottle shape, man. No.
It's almost like, how would I say it?
Just like this. Yeah.
And I was kind of surprised when she said that. Because when she said her standards that she have,
right,
alcoholic,
yeah.
I thought about something that was always packaged.
No.
You understand what I'm saying? But it's only recent that she doesn't want the alcoholic.
She was with an alcoholic.
So it's almost like you were supposed to have that standard before. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I disagree. No, I disagree. I know she's been dishonest there because I'm pretty sure an alcoholic was not part of her list. But sometimes women always think they could change a man to stop doing what they
Yeah.
they're doing, and
Sometimes.
since she realized she couldn't
Change.
change it, now she takes it off her list completely. You get where I'm coming from? Because why would I want a female that's an alcoholic?
Nah.
Come on,
No.
let me do the drinking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So why wouldn't she know being an alcoholic is a bad thing only now? She had been an alcoholic on her list. Like, if you had an alcoholic, you out.
You're out. Nah,
So
it wasn't on the list.
No, what was it? It was on her list.
Yeah.
If you're an alcoholic, meaning that you're off her list.
You off.
But she just couldn't change the guy.
Oh, who knows? Sometimes the next guy she gets there and she could have another
vice.
but added to the list.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So
So at what point that you're gonna have a list that applies with morals? you know what I mean? So you're gonna make so many mistakes before you actually get the get the right
person.
Again, and I've always been saying that. I have never heard in the 47 years I'm on the planet, I've never heard a woman say that she looks for a man with morals. Have you ever heard that?
No. No, always with this and with that,
Six
yeah.
pack, six
Yeah.
figures, nothing to do with morals. Nothing to do with morals. And it's crazy. And most of those women, a deal breaker for them is if the guy cheats. But morals, a man with morals alone, that's not going to cheat. That's the only man that won't cheat.
Yeah. Wow.
So it's just foolish to me when a woman say, I'm not no cheater. Like 98% of men cheat.
Heard it before.
98%, 1% in the cemetery, they're dead. The other 1%, women don't want them. Like nerds, they're reading their books on a bus, Hansel and Gretel, talking about the latest movie on their own. Those kind of men don't want those kind of men. So they want to pick from the 98%.
Yeah.
Cheaters.
Well, guys,
Yep.
you've heard it before, and you're hearing it again.
Yeah. Shout out to you, Kendra G.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love your show.
We're going to be doing some more reactions and other stuff as well
Yes.
throughout the culture. Okay, we're gonna have a culture shock. Yes. So we're gonna exit out of here. We're gonna see you guys on the next one. Peace out.
All right.